Okay, let's do a CRI. Get some paper out and try this. Pause your video and do all that before we go over. All right, says the lungs of mammals branch out. Ooh, that should stand out. Branching out, folded structures, and it gives you what it looks like right there. So you can see that this is branched out. Plant roots are branched out similarly. Things can be folded for similar reasons. So when things are folded or branched out in biology, it's usually going to ask you to connect it to its function. And the reason why they're branched out is to increase surface area. Yep, and that's what it does. Ask you in part A is explain how the structure of the alveoli, those are your lungs, help carry out its function. Right, so the function is the job. The job of the lungs is to bring in oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. Okay, so that's not good enough to say that. You've got to explain how the structure is related to it. All right, so anytime you have something that's branched out, you want to say it's to increase surface area. So in this way, in this case, all right, increase surface area, so more something. What needs to go in and what needs to go out. All right, so more oxygen can come in and more carbon dioxide can be removed. Okay, I'll write the formal, I'll write out the answer neatly when I'm done here. All right, part B, describe the process that occurs in cells, including the organelle. So it wants to know what organelle in cells is responsible, or what organelle in cells require the function of the alveoli. So it needs the help of the alveoli or the lungs. All right, so what organelle in cells needs oxygen? Because that's what the lungs do. The lungs bring in oxygen. All right. Well, the organelle that's found in all our cells that need oxygen is the mitochondria. Okay, and what happens in the mitochondria? Because it's asking you about the process, not the structure. All right, the process is called cellular respiration. Is a process that requires the function of the alveoli. It needs the oxygen brought in by the alveoli. All right, and then that's going to produce carbon dioxide as waste. Okay. All right, part C. At times, the blood can build up higher levels of carbon dioxide. Well, that's the waste from cellular respiration, while oxygen levels decrease. All right, so this might happen when you're like higher in altitude or elevation, and or maybe you're sprinting away from a hippo or something. I don't know. And so your oxygen levels are going low. How can two or more organ systems help to maintain homeostasis? All right, again, this goes back to a previous question we did. All right, so two organ systems are going to be your respiratory system, which includes your lungs, and your cardiovascular system, which includes your heart. All right, so your lungs will breathe faster, and your heart will pump faster because that'll take the oxygen fasterly to the cells that need oxygen, right? And that's going to produce more ATP, by the way, okay? So you can keep running away from whatever you're running away from. All right, so here's a typed up version of the answer if you want to pause your video and check it out.